I'm back with a new story for you guys, another LARPing story. It's gonna be so much fun, and this one is about my good friend West. Now this is gonna be kind of a compilation of smaller stories because he's kind of like a one-liner kind of a guy, and that kind of goes for short story West. But all right, let's get into the first one. Has any of you received a LARP commission and the person who's asking for the commission is under the influence? I have. It may or may not have been Wes doing the asking of the commission, but when I handed him, or I may or may not have handed him the bag with his commission in it, he's just like, what the hell is this? And I'm like, you paid me and you had me make you these chitons. And he's like, I have no recollection of this. And I'm like, well, I got the money, so here you go. And so now he has 2 new chitons. From what I understand, he bled all over one of them. I don't remember why. Now, there was 2 occasions with West and I that I almost punched him in the face. I did, or at least he thought that I was gonna punch him in the face. The first story is that we're both on our way to practice, and we both lived in New York City at the time, and I decided to get a snack before heading to practice at a bodega close to where we practice at. I had my sword, I had my shield, I had my gear on me, I was in garb, and I'm at the register, and I see this creeping figure coming up in my peripheral, and he kicks my shield, or he does something to poke me, but he said the way that I looked at him after he assaulted my shield was like he needed to excuse himself because I was going to hurt him. Now I guess the more entertaining story of the second time I nearly punched Wes in the face was actually during game, during a practice. And I was fighting him with a spear and a shield, and I believe that he was fighting me with just sword and board. And little did he know that I had a dagger stuffed down my pants just in case he came up my spear. As I predicted, he came up my spear, and before he could get to me, I dropped my things, which catches him off guard, and I probably shouldn't have done completely. And he kind of stops and is like, what are you doing? And I take the dagger out of my pants and I jump so then I can get him in the shoulder. Because he's like 6'2" and I'm 5'7", which usually that doesn't happen. I'm a taller girl. So I had to prepare for his height to get him in the shoulder. But because I had my hand up like this and I was gonna hit him, or I was gonna hit him with my dagger like this, all he saw was my fist. So at one point, I'm up in the air and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get him. And he's like, ah! Please don't punch me. And I get him in the shoulder and I'm like, oh man, I killed you. And he's like, oh, I would have been able to get you if I didn't think you were gonna punch me. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to think that you were gonna punch you, but I got you. And he was just like, he killed me 15 times, for the rest of the day. So, I mean, he's significantly a better fighter than me, but it felt good to make him a little bit scared of me. West is definitely the kind of man that looms. I'll be sitting in a camping chair and he'll just be... he's just there a lot of the time and he's always saying goofy shit. And I'm like, yo, I love you, West. I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch. But that is my extremely short story about my boy West and how I almost punched him 2 times and how he may or may not have asked for and paid me to make him 2 chitons under the influence, and then when I gave them to him he was just like, I have no idea what you're holding in front of me. I don't know what this is. Give it to somebody else. And I'm like, nah dude, these are meant for you. And they were beautiful. It was a purple and blue chiton. Beautiful, gorgeous. Mwah. Will never dye fabric again though. Alright everyone, like this video if you did. If you didn't, subscribe to me. You'll get more of me. Alright everyone, have a good day. Bye bye. Mwah.